Yo, what up, guys? Welcome back to another recap video. Today I traded Naov. So Friday, this thing was like at 70 cents, and it just started running midday all the way up to 260, and then after hours hit 360s, and then today pre-market high ended up hitting 442. So that was my gauge. Then they kind of started walking it down, and I noticed this trend after this bottom right here. I drew this trend line, and then during pre-market I was like, all right, well, watch them break that trend, which they did. But then that $3 seemed like a pretty significant support. So because both times when they dropped it here, they trapped. They went back higher. When they dropped it here, they trapped again, went back higher. But then right here, you had this $1, $2, $3, $4 retest, breaks that support, consolidates, fails to hold, breaks, consolidates at the next support at the 330s, breaks trend, comes back up before the market opens. So now it's 345. They drop it to 3. And this is the crazy part. So initially, my game plan was I was going to watch for a move to 360, 4, and then 440. But right out the open, it failed to squeeze because they dropped it, went back up, rejected at 345, wicked it back down. At this point, I was like, all right, you know what? Let me add a small size. And then when I seen this wick, they wicked it, brought it down, but they held the 3 again. And then I was like, you know what? Let me add some more because it could just break 3 right now. But then next thing you know, it starts going back up, and I was like, oh, they're gonna bring it over that 345 high and maybe hit the 360. But at this point, I had already removed my 360 order, so I didn't end up adding there when it ran up like that. But I was keeping an eye on it. And then as soon as it broke back under 360, I was like, wait, what? Okay. And then the next one I was watching was this 330. But then once it flushed right down, they flushed it under 330, I pretty much just started boom, boom. I anticipated more. I added more on this close to breaking it, and then kind of bounced a little bit, and it barely 315 failed. Couldn't even get over it, and I ended up, as it was like moving back down, slammed the rest. They brought it under 3, and I was just like, all right, now let's just wait. And I figured this was pretty much some shorts covering, and it could see a retest to 3. It didn't even get to 3, it failed. And then as soon as that failed, I was already looking to cover at 270, 260, 250, 240, 230, 220, consolidated, took some more out. 210, bounced back up, took some more out again, and then it hit my 2. I thought I was gonna hit 190, but it couldn't. And then once it like kind of bounced back over that new high, I just got out. It was at like 206. And yeah, and then pretty much the rest of the day, you just see it kind of consolidate in that same zone. Retested 240, came back down to that 195. Retesting 236. Now they're probably going to want to bring it back down or break over this high and break over that high, hit 260, and then break down again. So, but at this point, no more trade, no need to stretch yourself out. Yeah, this one was kind of, I feel like I still could have done it better. I could have added on that 345, knowing that they're gonna break over it, and then again I could have added at the 360. And then as it moved down to 330, added more there. Therefore, being able to catch a bigger piece of the move. And then I was already keeping an eye out for 260, because 260, if it went below that, it would go red. But I figured I'd take some out before it went red, just in case. Then as it went red, and then as it's going red, basically. But I mean, I was able to get a 26% gain on this overall, so pretty happy about that. But yeah, I mean, see, there's always things that I could have improved. I kind of entered a little early there. Should have added more. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. But then, good thing it wasn't that much size. Otherwise, I would have had to stop out. And then, yeah, but, you know, maybe next time I can hold it a little bit longer and then start covering later. But I mean, it's never too early to take a little bit of profit, so not too bad. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Naov. See you guys on the next one.